Welcome back, friends. I'm Abby.
I'm Emily.
And we're His
Words Inspire!
Today we are super excited because we get to get out of our small little apartment that has been driving us crazy. So we are going on a road trip, road trip to Barnes & Noble up there. It's one of my favorite places on earth to relax and just, yes. So anyway, the closest one that there is in San Marcos is like Austin, about 30 minutes away. So we figured, make a road trip out of it. So
Anyways,
so yeah, we're really excited because we have our Chick-fil-A. We have
kids
our
meals.
Chick-fil-A lemonade, yeah, kids meals, because we're children at heart. Okay, we have our snack bag of apples, pretzels, good old granola bars, H-E-B red.
We're children.
About. We're gonna answer some questions that you guys sent in to us, so that you guys can kind of get to know us a little bit better, and yeah, we're really excited about that. So,
Woohoo!
Let's go. Woo-hoo. Hey guys, we are back and ready to go. We just got out of Barnes & Noble and we are actually in the parking lot of H-E-B because
That was quick.
I drive pretty fast. Anyways, so we are gonna go ahead and answer some of y'all's questions now before we head into the grocery store. Question number 1.
Sorry.
I am from Sugar Land, Texas. I was born in Houston, Texas, but Sugar Land is just a little suburb bubble right outside of Houston. That's where my family lives now. But I currently live in San Marcos with Emily, and shout out to our 2 roommates, Jenna and Lauren. Love you guys. And yeah, because I am a Texas State student, and Yep.
I'm from Georgetown, Texas, which is pretty close to Austin, and yeah, now I'm living with Abby and our other roommates in San Marcos.
Another shout out to them, right? We just love you guys. We can't wait for you guys to come back. Please come back. Okay.
Mental energy.
So I have 2 wonderful, beautiful parents. I'm very fortunate to have them. They have been married for 20 years. Yeah.
Shout out.
Shout out to my mom and my dad, you guys. But for real though, I love you guys so much. And I have a younger brother named Alex.
Wait, what's his name?
Sorry kid. I know your name. Hey, shout out to you, right? Best little bro a girl could ask for. But he is gonna be a sophomore in college now, flip. And then I have a younger sister, Ariana, shout out to you. She is 14 years old. She's gonna be a freshman in high school. Yeah,
So I have my 2 parents and my younger sister, Anna. She is going to be a senior in high school this year. Super exciting.
Shout out to Anna. Shout out to everyone. Okay, next one. Okay, so I really love to write, so very much. I love being outdoors, movie marathons.
Ooh.
It's one of our favorite things to do.
Sure.
Little car road trips. I love just driving in the car. I could drive for a long time. I love to play volleyball so much. I don't do it as often as I would want to, but I really love to play volleyball. So
I really enjoy spending time outside and spending time with my family and friends.
That's honestly where we spend a lot of our time during the school years. Our Lady of Wisdom, which is our university parish. Shout out to you guys. We love you. But that's where we go to prayer holy hours, which, yeah, before Corona.
BC.
Yeah. Okay, so I am a journalism and mass communication major at Texas State University.
Shout out.
Hey, shout out to Texas State University. I love the journalism program over there. Go Bobcats. Go Bobcats. Woo! I took my first journalism class when I was a sophomore in high school, and I just fell in love with the writing and all of the different styles that you can write and all the different kinds of stories you can write, and I just have a passion for telling other people's stories and hopefully can make a life out of doing it.
So I'm majoring in psychology with a minor in family child development. I think through my own experience with mental health and anxiety in particular, and growing up with my sister who was diagnosed with Asperger's when she was 11, I really just developed such an interest in psychology, and yeah, I just think it's really fascinating.
So I think for me, ever since I started learning how to develop a friendship with the Lord and have worked on having a closer relationship with Him, my life has been so much more fulfilled, and I have felt so much more free to be able to be the person that He's calling me to be, and to freely be able to be myself, 110%, flaws and all. So a relationship with Him just brings me so much joy and peace. I can't imagine my life without Him in it, and sharing it with Him. So it's a two-way street friendship. So whenever I put in the work to get to know Him, He's always going to meet me halfway, and He's always going to be there. So yeah, it takes the effort of both of you.
Coming to college, the biggest thing I learned about my faith, I think, overall, was realizing that I could have a relationship and a friendship with the Lord. And yeah, through experiencing how much this friendship with Him and this daily prayer life has helped me to grow, has really been, I think, the biggest thing that makes me want to continue to learn more.
Snaps. Gosh, there's so many. I love praise and worship music, but if I were to choose one, I think the one that I always go back to would definitely be the Sing My Love / Like an Avalanche by Focus. one's really good. I love that one. I love that one. You're looking at your praise and worship songs.
Okay. I think mine has to be... The one that I've been listening to the most recently has been Fighting For Me by Riley Clemens.
Yes! That was good.
I think my favorite thing about retreats is just witnessing how present the Lord is in the people who are there, and in especially adoration, I think, is always such a huge moment or point in the retreat.
Yeah, I would definitely have to say the same. I always feel just super at peace whenever I go on retreats because it's like no distractions, just me and Jesus time. Because a lot of times, like, our days can get like really hectic and we can forget about him. Honestly, I can confidently 110% tell you guys that I have no clue where I'm gonna be in 5 years. I don't know. That's a hard question. Something that I definitely am confident in, though, is whatever I am doing in 5 years, I absolutely want to be doing it for the Lord. And yeah, I mean, whether that means I get a job as a journalist, or I go into ministry, or I become a missionary. I don't know. There are a lot of like options out there and a lot of things that I think would make my heart happy, but at the end of the day, whatever I do in life, it's gonna be what the Lord wants for me and His plan for me, which is going to make me infinitely happy and like completely joy-filled. So that's all I can really say on that. Stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned.
I think for most of my life, I've felt like I have to have a specific plan and like know what I'm doing, especially like career-wise. But I definitely have to agree with what Abby said. I have no clue where I will be in 5 years, and for the first time in my life, I'm actually okay with that.
Yes, bags.
Yeah,
Yes.
It's definitely kind of scary, but it's also really freeing, you know?
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, definitely Emily's banana chocolate chip muffins for sure. Like, those are so good. But also, there's this little place called La Panaderia that my nana took me to. It's in San Antonio, and they have incredible conchas or molletes. I don't know. They're like, they can be called both, but it's so good, so good. It's like a little cute little bakery in San Antonio. Check it out.
My favorite dessert has to be Abby's snickerdoodle bread. It is amazing.
You're too sweet. I love that bread, though. I'm not even trying to, I mean, thanks, buddy. You're sweet. I love making snickerdoodle bread. Hey, why not? Shout out to my Aunt V, if you're watching this. That's where the recipe came from, and it is incredible. I love baking it during the Christmas and holiday time. Super good. Okay, guys, well, that is all the questions we have to answer today. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching this video. We'll be coming out with a new video pretty soon, so stay tuned. Meanwhile, we're gonna
go get some groceries.
We're gonna go get some groceries. But while we're doing that, you guys should check out in the description below our blog and our social media accounts. They're going to be linked below. And don't forget to press that subscribe button, cha-ching, down there. Yeah, and we'll see you guys soon.
Also, guys, feel free to comment down below any suggestions you have for future videos. We'd love your input.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see you guys later, and remember, this is all for the glory of God.
Peace!